Welcome to the Office of the Treasurer and Tax Collector's Business Registration Renewal video. This video will help guide you through the business registration renewal process for the 2020-2021 fiscal year. All businesses are required to renew their business registration by April 30th, 2021. The deadline was originally May 31st, 2020, but the city has extended the deadline to provide relief to businesses to address the economic downturn related to COVID-19. Before we begin, it's important that your business account information is updated with our office. Go to www.sftreasure.org/account update if your mailing address or location address has changed, or if you're no longer in business and need to close the account. We recommend you verify this information before you renew your registration. To renew your business registration online, you will need your login information. The letter you received from our office has your 7-digit business account number and 8-character online PIN. You will also need the last 4 digits of your federal tax identification number. For sole proprietors, your federal tax ID is usually your Social Security number. Throughout the renewal, you will provide our office with information about your business. This includes your 2019 taxable San Francisco gross receipts, your 2019 San Francisco payroll expense, your 2020 taxable San Francisco gross receipts, your average number of employees per week, the business activity that describes your business, and if you're exempt from the business registration fee, you may need to provide documentation. When you're ready to renew your registration, go to www.sftreasure.org. Look for and select Renew Your 2020-21 Business Registration. This will take you to the 2020-21 Business Registration Renewal landing page. This landing page contains important information, including instructions and a link to enter the filing. After reviewing the page and when you're ready, enter the filing by clicking the Renew Business Registration button to enter the filing. At the login screen, you'll enter your 7-digit business account number, last 4 digits of your federal tax ID, and 8-character online PIN. Click the Login button. Once you've entered the filing, you'll see the business account number and links to the instructions, technical assistance, and a link to exit the filing. On the bottom of the screen will be buttons to navigate forward and back. The online business registration renewal filing is divided into sections. The first section is an overview that provides general information about the business registration process. The Board of Supervisors recently passed legislation that provides pandemic business tax relief for certain businesses that have gross receipts of less than $25 million. We will use answers to questions 3, 4, and 5 on the registration renewal page of the form to determine if you qualify. If the U.S. Post Office notified our office that the mailing address on file is undeliverable, then you will be asked to update the business's mailing address during the online renewal process. As a reminder, it is always important to notify our office of business address changes. Using our online account update tool to update this information is easy. It may save you time and money. Before we begin the renewal filing, please take a moment to update your business information to receive COVID-19 communications from the City and County of San Francisco. Click on the COVID-19 Business Communications button. This will open up a pop-up. The City and County of San Francisco will be providing the following information to businesses: health orders and directives, and COVID-19 resources. Please provide contact information for the person responsible for compliance with health orders. Name, phone number, and email are required fields. Check the box to receive text messages at the phone number you provided. If you would like to receive communications at additional emails or phone numbers, enter the name, email, and phone number in the section below. Check the box to receive text messages at the phone number you provided. Click the plus button to complete adding the additional contact information. Scroll down the page and click all categories that apply to your business. If no categories apply to your business, leave the boxes blank. Finally, at the bottom, please check the box if you have less than 100 employees or are a sole proprietor. This will help determine which communications will be shared with your business. When complete, click the Submit button. You have completed your business account information update and will now receive COVID-19 health updates. You will be returned to the overview page. Click Continue when you're ready. The Office of the Treasurer and Tax Collector uses your business activity and taxable San Francisco gross receipts to help calculate your registration fee. Identify your business activity by selecting all applicable business activities from the list below. If you select accommodations as your business activity, you will be asked additional questions to determine your status as a host. Review the short-term residential rental host section on our online instructions page if you need help answering those questions. A link to the instructions is located at the top right-hand corner of the page. The question at the bottom asks, are all of your business activities wholly within San Francisco? You must select yes or no. When complete, click Save and Continue. Registration renewal page. On this page, first enter your 2019 taxable San Francisco gross receipts. If your business is exempt from the registration fee, you will continue to see $0 due at the end of this filing. Short-term residential hosts and 501c3 status are common examples of businesses who may be exempt from the registration fee. If your business activities are within San Francisco, enter your business's total gross receipts for 2019. If your business activities are inside and outside of San Francisco, use our gross receipts worksheets to help calculate your taxable San Francisco gross receipts. On line 2, then enter your 2020 taxable San Francisco gross receipts. Question 3 asks if your business has taxable business personal property in San Francisco. Business personal property includes items like machinery, equipment, fixtures, and leasehold improvements held or used in connection with your business. See our instructions for further details. Legislation recently passed to provide pandemic relief to certain businesses that have reported 2019 gross receipts of less than $25 million. The following 3 questions will help determine if you qualify for this relief. Question 4 asks whether you operate a restaurant or facility that prepares and serves food for delivery or carry out. Question 5 asks if any of the COVID-19 San Francisco health officer orders required your business to completely stop operating. Please answer yes, even if the closure was temporary. Question 6 asks if you received more than 50% of your 2019 combined San Francisco gross receipts from business activities described in the 2 questions above. For example, if 70% of your 2019 receipts were from your hair salon and 30% were from your dog daycare and only the hair salon had to shut down, you would select yes. If you reported 2019 gross receipts of less than 25 million and more than 50% of your 2019 combined San Francisco gross receipts are from the business activities described in questions 4 and 5, then you will qualify for relief. Question 7 asks your average number of employees per week inside and outside of San Francisco. Question 8 asks number of San Francisco employees. Question 9 asks for your 2019 San Francisco payroll expense. Question 10 asks whether you are a lessor of residential real estate. Question 11 asks if you are subject to the cannabis tax. Question 12 asks if you are exempt from the business registration fee. Businesses recognized by the IRS as exempt from income taxation may be exempt from paying our registration fee. A letter from the IRS with your business name, federal tax ID, and exempt status is an example of documentation that would support your exemption. By selecting yes, you may be asked to upload documentation to support your exempt status. When you have answered all the questions, select the Calculate Obligation button. Based on the information you provided throughout the form, your 2021 business registration fee is located on line G, amount due. Business registration renewal filings and payments received after April 30th, 2021 are subject to late penalties. Complete the taxpayer statement section by filling out your name, phone number, and email address. A copy of your business registration renewal will be sent to the email you provide. When you're ready, select Submit. Once the confirmation screen appears, you have completed your renewal. Select Continue. To pay online or by mail with a coupon, select Payment Options to access the payment portal. The payment portal will display current and past due obligations. Look for and select To Pay Business Registration 2021. Then choose your payment method at the bottom of the screen. You may have other obligations due that you can also pay at this time. If you're paying by e-check, select the option and input your account information. If you are paying by debit or credit card, select the option and input your account information. Convenience fees may apply. If you are mailing a check, select Print Payment Stub. Make sure to allow pop-ups on your web browser settings. Print the payment stub and mail it with your check to San Francisco Tax Collector, P.O. Box 7425, San Francisco, California 94120, 7425. Your 2021 business registration certificates will be mailed to the mailing address after the deadline. Thank you for renewing your business registration with the City and County of San Francisco.